Good day, everybody. Welcome to my channel. This is Perspectives by PJ Green 3, and I'm PJ. I hope everybody is watching my content regarding Christmas shopping and being careful and the do's and the don'ts of being out during this time of the year. It can really help some people, and if you happen to watch it and you know some people that are going out shopping and they may be alone, then share that video with them so that they can pick up on some tips on what not to do when they're out Christmas shopping. Well, what I want to do today is come to you with a very short video about something personal that a lot of people are running into, especially this time of the year, because Christmas time is it's a good time of the year, but a lot of people give the misconception of this time of the year as buying gifts and uh, how much you spend and how much you don't spend, which that's just a misconception because that's not what Christmas is about. Christmas is about the joy of God and the gift of giving to others. And the most prominent gift is giving love. And because some people don't have the monetary things to give, they feel like they cannot contribute. Well, that's far from the truth because Christmas comes from your heart, not from your pocket. Please remember that because everybody can contribute to the holiday season of giving. And it doesn't have to be money all the time. It can be your time. It can be sharing a meal with somebody that you know cannot afford it. So don't make them feel little or belittle them by not giving and not doing things you know that you're able to do. Okay, enough about that. One of the things I want to talk about is short in relationships. Is it me or is it you? If you are in a relationship where you feel like you're always giving and your partner is not always giving, and here again, I'm not talking about money, I'm talking about uh, the knowledge of you knowing things, but you don't share those things, or you don't feel like your partner is sharing those things with you. It can be detrimental to your relationship. I'll give you a for instance. If you are, let's say you're not married yet, and you feel pretty close to your partner, but your partner doesn't seem to be in tune with you. And what I mean by that is if you're always on the receiving end of their negative thoughts, things you do is just not good enough. Their ideas are always better than yours. Um, they never use your ideas for anything. And just because you're a man or just because you're a woman, then you don't think the same way I think. Your ideas are not the same as mine. Well, that might be true. They might not be the same, but they can still be just as good. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Just don't put titles on it. But if your partner maybe have children, you may have children together. Well, it's okay for now as far as the children, but say you get married. Once you get married, God comes first, then your spouse, then your children, and everybody else falls in line behind that. But those should be your top priorities. If you're in a relationship or you're in a marriage where the children are your husband's first priority, or the children are your wife's first priority, you need to sit down and talk, because in the Bible it says that you leave your mother and father to cleave your wife or husband. Your husband should come after God, or your wife should come after God, and then your children. And if your partner has a problem with that, I'm not saying leave your partner, but you guys need to sit down and talk, because if something happens, to your children, who do you have left? You have your partner who you married before you got children. That's who should be your first priority. That's who you should be closest to. So it's just something to think about. It's not my way or the highway, but it is something to think about. But if your partner is the type person that uh, doesn't want to engage in anything that you're engaging in, and they always want to get the children's opinion before they get your opinion, uh, you don't want to be treated, and I'm speaking men and women, I'm not just talking about one sex, I'm talking about both. But if you're not ever counted upon as an equal partner, if the children always comes before your partner, that's not right. Then you shouldn't be together, because you're getting with that person because you want to include them as an equal partner, just like you are. And I'm not a licensed counselor. I'm not trying to tell anybody how they should run their life, but that's a significant part in being together, is to be equal and share in the love that you have for that person. And speaking of love, if you're in the relationship, and whether it be the man or whether it be the woman, and you've never really heard that person say, I love you or I don't love you. Either way, you want to hear it. But if you hear nothing, oh, you know how I feel about you, I don't have to say it. Well, you may know it, but sometimes you want to hear it. Think about that. I just wanted to give you some food for thought during this holiday season, because it is the season of giving, and it is the season of love. And this is the season that if you really want somebody to know how you really feel, and if you've been holding back, then put that pride up on the shelf and leave it there, because pride won't get you anywhere. It'll get you a broken heart. Talk to them. Pick up the phone and call them. It doesn't matter if you're the man or you're the woman. Somebody has got to make the first move if you love that person and you want to be with that person. Some of us always sit back, well, I'm going to wait for her to make the first move, or I'm going to wait for him to make the first move. Well, this time you make the first move and mean what you say and say what you mean. And don't go into it with a attitude that I'm right all the time and you're wrong all the time. You have to listen to each other and listen to how they feel. Because believe it or not, both men and women have feelings, and you need to listen to them. So it's just my way of saying happy holidays. Uh, do the right thing. Tell your master that you are thinking about him and you are thankful that he has chosen you to be on this earth as long as you've been here, and show some kindness to somebody else. So in saying that, I'm going to say, as I always do to everybody, I want you to be kind, I want you to be comfortable, and I want you to be careful and be aware of your surroundings, especially this time of the year when so much is going on. So until the next video, we will see you later and be blessed. Bye bye now.